Right, here we go. Amar Davids, sup? Hello, how's it going? I'm doing well. And oops, don't want to open up Internet Explorer. That's the least kind of useful internet thing to open up. Okay. The music is too loud. Oh, well, the music's over now. And be perfectly honest, you could also just like turn it down a little bit, as the music is a pre-runner to me actually doing anything. So music and my voice aren't really meant to be together. Right. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Right. Here we go. I'm launching the game. Where were we? What was happening in the? Are we in a mine or something else? Let's find out where we are. Ah, we're in a mine. Okay, cool. Okay, right then. Our pick is almost broken. Here's a pools of lava. What on earth am I doing? What's... This is worrying. I feel like I should probably head back up to the surface. Charles, I've been carrying on myself. And figure out just what on earth is going on. Alright, this way. I was trying to get gold. Although gold's not entirely necessary. Or is it? It is, right. It's trying to get gold. And we still don't know what level gold spawns at. Right, yes. All coming back to me now. Just takes some time. I believe this is our way out. This here, I figure out what this is. It's most likely a dungeon added by Quark. Or Quark. Because it adds absolutely massive dungeons as one of its things. It's kind of cool. It's like an alternative little thing to explore you can come across underground. They're quite rare at that as well. So that's most likely what that thing is. But if not, then it's not that. It is super hot for where I am locally. Although you guys are probably like, it's not that bad at all. But for me, it's very, very warm. 24 degrees. Oh my goodness. I'm going to boil alive. Here, I'll just kind of going, what? So, that's not hot at all. And yeah, it's not hot at all. Definitely. But, well, I come from an area that is very wimpy. So, that is very, very hot. But we're not like in the dying area of temperatures right now. So, we're all good. We're all happy and fine here. It's just having fun in the sun. Or more accurately, I couldn't care less about it being that hot. Because, well, I'm not outside, so I'm chilling. Although, I did get a massive sunburn at work, so much like an actual vampire, I suffered from being in direct sunlight for overly long, which was a terrible, terrible thing to have happen. Would not recommend incinerating yourself in sunlight. The consequences are quite dire and very unfortunate. Right. Hello, sheeps. Let's get a little bit of a nibble on here with our sheeps. And back into the mine yet again. For that's what we are doing. We're mining, trying to get this gold. Gold, gold, gold. That's all we really care about. Is getting them coins, those golden things. I don't know. It's going to say golden globes or something, but check the Minecraft wiki. Gold spawns on level 0 to 32. Oh, 0 to negative 32? Sorry. What level are we at? Right. So we continue down. So it should be spawning on the levels we're mining at. Okay, that's good to know. Oops, just took a screenshot. Didn't want to do that. But it is in this general area. Excellent. Yeah, I couldn't find that on the wiki. I checked, but I didn't check all that well, I will admit. I didn't do my due diligence and do a ton of looking, but still. It's not spawning in any of the random walls, which is a little bit of a irritation to me personally. I would like it to just appear to us. Yes, sir, I would. Indeed, but Let's decide, no thank you, we're not going to do that. Ah, right. We are somewhere. There are Endermen this way. And we were predicting that would happen. So we're all good. We can continue the mining as scheduled. Straight ahead. And is this more platinum or some other... Wow. Got a lot of platinum. I should have dropped the platinum off that I already had. Oh well, that's fine. Got platinum, we got platinum. That's what I say. Right. And we will take that and make tons and tons of tools out of that, which is very nice. And we will continue this way. Yeah, my torches are all funky. That's just weird. You don't want to have funky torches. That sounds like some sort of foot disease or something you'd get. Funky torches. Don't know what all that disease entails, but doesn't sound good for you. Alright, and onwards we go. POV, European settlers in America mine gold, bring back to the motherland. Britain may or may not be controlled by vampires during this. Well, yeah, well, you know, I'm actually in an area that has a quite famous history with gold. We had a gold rush here up in Dawson City, which is located in the Yukon. Used to be even bigger than Whitehorse. Whitehorse was just a through city. So I'm actually in a place that has quite a history with gold, and there's still quite a bit of gold mining that goes on in the area. So that was a thing. Hello, Jonathan Phillips. How's it going? Currently mining, which is, I know, the most thrilling content you can come across when watching Minecraft is someone mining. I actually quite often cut that from my more regulated videos, which cutting is involved in. That goes onto the cutting room floor, definitely. Any mining that's done. Making organic chem notes while listening. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Organic chem notes. So, that's like the... What kind of notes are you doing? Are you doing like the organic compounds? Are you drawing up the chemical compounds? I'm actually rather interested in this. Although you're probably trying to do your notes, and then I'm asking you exactly what these notes look like. Just mild amounts of curiosity on my part, as I never got into chemistry, but I was quite a bit into biology, and I kind of regret not doing chemistry. I could just never fit into my schedule, and so it's a hole in my knowledge that I am sad not to have filled. Although I don't know how good I would be at chemistry. It requires a lot of memory of all components and the likes, and I have certain amounts of difficulty dealing with that. So, gotta do your best with what you got. Going to become an organic chemist, or you already are organic chemist? That's the other thing, because this could be like work notes, or he could be a student. There's so much to unravel with that. He's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to listen to you in the background. And then I'm nattering on about his life events. He's like, I know in my life, it's just talk about something more interesting. Well, we keep almost falling to lava, so that's not even different. That's just typical day in the life of playing Minecraft. It's hard but not impossible. Yeah. Now, chemistry be like that. And, well, a lot of sciences be like that. I was really into physics. My grade 12 physics class actually is kind of funny. So, we had a physics test coming up. And it's going to be the only test in the year because we had 2 people in the class. And so it's like, okay, I'm going to study tonight for this. I think I can study for it. I think I can get it done. And then I have one of the worst nights of my life because I have like a massive long argument with my father about really inconsequential stuff that we shouldn't be arguing about. Lose all time studying, and extremely tired, extremely upset. Take the one physics class in the test in the whole year we're going out. This thing counts for 50% of our mark, and I fail it. And that's like the only test I've ever failed in my life as well. It was rather brutal, and so talked to the teacher about, and he's like, fair enough, you can get a redo. Redid it, and ace the damn thing. So emotional integrity is very important in school and work, as it turns out. But yeah, no, I liked physics quite a bit. Wish I'd done more. Again, couldn't fit into my schedule in university and college, and then, well, ooh, there's the gold. I dropped out of them things, so university, well, quit doing it for now. We'll get back into it eventually, maybe. But to that point, it was just sort of a disappointing thing to not take more physics. Although I really do like physics. This is getting into the danger zone. What's this? Let's see. What's the safest approach here? Don't like that at all. Do you see the gold over there? It's just trying to figure out how to get to it while staying underground. That's the real game right now. This might be the route we want to take. So I'll mine along this level, and we'll stay backed up. I'll make a clear run so I can get away from any lava that flows in. Like this. There we go. And I think I have to go a little bit further in before I turn right. So like about here? Yeah. Okay. Now we can... Okay. I think that's the gold right ahead of us now. Let's see. Yep. Okay. But that's too exposed to the surface there. This is getting rather silly. My expedition's not to go above the surface. But other pro hardcore Minecraft gamers don't play like this. They actually just go fully forward ahead. They're like, yeah, I'm not scared of nothing, punk. This is easy. Oops, don't want to do that. There we go. I'll make myself a little bit smaller there. Alright. Now we can continue on forwards. I should make it like a music playlist so we can have a little bit of music going on in the background while I'm bumbling about. Help fill in all that space. The dead air, or whatever it's called. Where's the gold? Is it? Ah, there it is. Excellent. Okay. Up into the walls and a little bit around, and we can get to the gold, which means we are golden, baby. Excellent. Do love myself some gold. Okay, and now we'll just seal this back in. Take a little peek around. Take a little check-see. That is 4 gold, though. Is that really all the gold we can get out of this? Oh, plenty dangerous. Yeah. Okay. That's too much for me. It's too risque. Right. Back down we go. Now have to figure out the actual proper level of walking. We did get the gold safely, although mining at that depth is quite dangerous. Now we can head off in this direction to continue to look for resources, although we've gotten quite a few diamonds now at this point. We've actually gotten a rather silly amount of diamonds compared to gold, and gold's what we're looking for. I do love that. I don't know, there's some sort of poeticness to it. Poetry? Yes, it's very poetic. Oop. Okay, well nothing can get us here. And these are geodes, which make excellent armor. So I'm always for collecting the excellent armor. Although there's also just diamonds here as well. Like I was saying, we get more diamonds than anything else. My goodness. Hopefully we count the durability to actually pick up all these diamonds with our pickaxe. Alright. Well, I think it's time we head back and upgrade our gear to a more diamond level. Considering the sheer amount of diamonds we've managed to get, it would, I don't know, make sense to do so. Getting all this stuff back to our base of operations. And, well, I feel with armoring up is probably one of my bigger priorities, because the more armor you have, the harder you are to kill, right? And I see that as a fairly solid plan, as to not die, is getting armor and being hard to kill. It follows simple logic. Makes sense. If armor prevents death, then get armor. If armor does not prevent death, then don't get armor. What is the main thing you want to avoid in hardcore and life in general? Not dying. Therefore, wear armor, have protection, don't get children everywhere, unless you want them. Even then, mitigate to probably about 3. You can't handle 4, and you know it. And that is the advice today. No old are you, Lorthorn? How old are you is probably what you're asking there. No old are you is a bit of a strange statement. Kling, I am the age that is before 30, but after 20. It is divisible by 2 and multipliable by 11. And that is my age. So, good luck to you. So, this has 7 and 1, and Diamond has 8 and 2. So, Diamond armor is better in the end. That is, good to know. Very good to know. How many diamonds did we manage? We gathered a ton. Okay. So, yep, there you go. See, this student knows the answers. Want to see a magic trick? Drop a demon's foot on the ground and light it on fire with a flint of steel. Burn it. It's fun and magic, and throw stones and andesite and oak log sapling in there. That sounds like a very bad idea. That doesn't sound like fun. That sounds like danger. And I'm all for the opposite of danger. Armor is usually ideal, or you can get enchanted magic robes from Ars Novella. It's much better than I might think. Well, good to know that Ars Novella has decent armor. These diamonds look a little different. Oh, right, they do look different. Because of the 1 point whatever shenanigans. No, I messed that up. Need sticks to do that fun little time-saving trick. Right, and a hat. And we'll get jeweled shoes. And there, now we no longer have tons of diamonds. In fact, we have so much less tons of diamonds that I actually need more diamonds now. Because, well, things require that. Oopsie daisies. Well, we'll just pretend I was an absolute blithering idiot with my item and inventory management skills. Cool, cool. Alright. Let's smelt up this iron. Oh wow, we got all the coal over here. Oh, we already had gold ore smelting away. That's brilliant. That's nice to know. Yeah, we need more diamonds now, though, to do enchantments and stuff. Although, our armor is looking pretty good on the old armor scale. How much glass do I have? How much sand and or glass do I have? I have none. Right. Well, I do need to go get some. So, let's take that out there. Build ourselves a shovel. We need to go dig up some more sand for our plans. Also need to go cut down some trees in the local forested areas. And while we're at it, we can nibble on a few sheep, while out and about. Don't want to die from, well, random death, don't you know? Random death is very deadly, and it is best to be avoided. So, visit your local doctor today, and he can prescribe to you how to avoid random death. Did I get the treasure from these yet? Yes, I did. What was it? Oh, right. The little, that thing there. The thing that made that little click, click, click noise stole the treasures that I could potentially get. I remember now, the little buggers. Okay, well that's fine. When do I usually stream? Well, I don't have a usual schedule for screaming. As for streaming, I'm thinking I'm trying to do it probably Fridays and Mondays seems to be what's currently happening, and I've no idea why I've decided to do it Fridays and Mondays. That seems like very unoptimal timing, but it's when I can squeeze it into my life and make it work. So that's when I do it, is on both Fridays and Mondays is when I stream. although it's not a super duper solid schedule below thing. Right. I am reminisced to read anything, well, not within my hill fort. So, give me a second, I'll get right back to you. Okay. The vampire is a shepherd and breeds his sheep by demanding pork chops, aka blood, in exchange. This is a law about vampiric society, replacing sheep with humans, exactly. Am I going to level up? Well, that is one of the many plans. That is why I need glass, as glass is a very important ingredient in vampirism. You use glass for basically everything. And if we go and even take a look at the uses for this thing, it is used in the potion table, it is used in the injection table, and the altar of inspiration, which requires quite a bit of glass. And that is what we are currently working towards getting just at the moment, is these things so we can level up. Of course, we're going to also need more bottles to fill up with sheep blood. And speaking of which, I should probably breed my sheep so that I can get even more blood out of them. Which is, well, always the plan. Really isn't. I want to get as much optimal blood as I can. So, you guys breed up, get me more sheep. I'll be heading up into here. Disposing more of this cobblestone. Wow, we got a lot of cobblestone. And getting more of this glass. Do I have potion tables and injection tables are both vampire hunters? I know, but it's important to the mod in general, is more what I was going for than anything else. Well aware of their uses and existences. Okay, and we got iron, we got everything, so that's this here, and we're not going to even use the silly whatever automatic crafting. Boom, baby. Now, lightning does strike you when you do this, so I'm going to put it on this little cliff point here, I think. Yeah. Right. Now we can become a stronger vampire. Blood. Should make the blood tank as well. Probably a good idea. And, right. We're going, well, no, we're going to keep that. We're going to move this like this here. And we're going to make a whole bunch of glass bottles now. I think is the plan. Bottle. Alright. And now we'll line them up like this. Put all our ducks in a row. It's a quarter moon. No full moon means no werewolves. Should probably do that at night as well. Yep. And we're going to start filling these all up. And hopefully that will work. Although, man, sheep have no blood compared to cows. Oh, no, and it's not working. Of course it's not working. You have to keep cycling through them. I really should get some cows up here. It's just the cows are so dangerous to get to. The cows are right near the golems and stuff. Bringing them up here seems difficult. Maybe I could try for it where I get like enchanted full diamond armor. I might risk it then. But for now, that brisket just ain't worth it. You know? Oh, okay, now they're starting to fill up in multiplicity. Although the sheep are wandering about very randomly. You guys are making this difficult. Yeah. I miss cows for this. Cows are so much more optimal. Should definitely get some cows. Okay. Hello, fellas. Thank you very much for your time. And we're going to replace you with cows in the future. As their blood is just so much better for you. Right. Oh, no, that thing's over here. I want one spare bottle on me. Oh, this is going to take forever. Okay, that's enough to get to level 1. Right. And the lightning doesn't hurt. There we go, we unlocked night vision. However, we're going to turn it off. Night vision just only... it hides where the dangerous places are in the world. We don't trust night vision here. We're just doing this for the extra hearts. Okay. I should probably try to bait in some cows, I think. We'll do that during the day, though. So far safer to bait in cows during the day. Even if sunlight sucks and, well, does terrible things to you. Sheep also have their own uses to me. Right, let's see if we can't bait in some cows. And now comes the terrible, terrible statement that we are masters at convincing cows to come with us. And as far as I'm going to go with that statement. Alright, oh, there's monsters out there. Should possibly wait till midday? Let's see. Is there any magic missile we should get ready? Right, magic missile's ready. There's just sheep. Just sheep everywhere. Ugh. Don't like this. Makes me nervous. Zombies in the wood. I can run fast if I have to. I can run fast. I should also probably get a sword. Should probably get a sword. Alright. Is there any cows even left over there? I don't just want to wander into a random dragon or anything. You know, it's just it's so scary out here. So many things can just get you. Don't feel safe at all with it. On top of that, we keep getting affected by weakness because we're out in sunlight, which I don't like one bit. Because while being weak really lowers your damage output. There's just the iron golems over there. Ugh. I need to get a telescope is what I need. Is there telescopes in 1.16.5 yet? I think not. Those require the amethyst to make, don't they? There's a mod that fixes night vision issue by taking any darkness areas with a yellowish color. Bit ugly, but super effective. Different lit or not. Huh. Yeah, there's also the overlay mod that shows you where there's light or not. It's more the fact even that just golems respawn. There's 3 golems over there, and I'm weak during the day now because I leveled up one time in Vampirism. And let's see, do we have a telescope? Ooh, that's Astral Sorcery. What's the zoom in button actually? What's this hotkey to make you zoom in your vision? I'm pretty certain there's one. It makes you see closer. That might be a telescope though. I could be mistaken. Here's a Minecraft mod question. Be a cool potion effect to have in a mod? Witcher brews are kind of like that, but I feel it could be expanded. I think a really cool effect for a potion could be to make you gelatinous like a slime, so you're bouncy. That could be fun. And another potion that could be fun is a sleeping potion. So you don't need a bed to sleep in. You just sort of like fall over. And then everyone can just take sleeping potions at the same time. I don't know. I think both those could be fun. We've got some wolfsbane planted over here. That's nice to have. Very nice to have. Just trying to scout out anywhere there might be cows. Another potion that could be fun is that it takes time to put thought into these things. Oh no, a potion that makes you give off light could be good. You burn the ground beneath your feet. You're like, oh, there's could be so many cool potions out there, but then when you really actually try to put your mind to it, you're like, oh, this is hard. I'm not exactly certain. It's, you know, one of those cases where I was like, oh, I could think of a ton of cool potions. Then my mind sort of went, yeah, right, buddy. You think you can think of cool potions? You think you can think of them? And I have in the past. It just that requires talking, thinking, and not dying in Minecraft all at the same time. And, well, I don't think I'm capable of that just at the moment. I'm not that much pro of a video game player. How about a Regen Potion for armor and durability? Yeah, no, that's good. These are very simple potion effects, though. But I mean, they could just be expanded on at Minecraft. But you can go like much further, I reckon, with making potions. I don't think there's even cows over here anymore. I think I killed them all. That might have been an oversight. Let's see. There's vampire hunters over there. Make that difficult. No cows there. Ow. Ooh, I should stop getting hurt as well. I'm gonna have to drink my bottle. Ugh. I really don't like this. Okay. Well, we're going to just go this way here. Take a quick look-see. Try to get a little bit of a look. The love potion. Yes. Love potions. You always have to be careful with those things. Don't know what you might get. Okay, dragons over there. There's just no cows nearby. That's the real problem. There's no cows. Splash potion. Ow. That makes things neutral towards you. That could be good. I like that idea. Alright, we're going to head back home. There's just no cows around. That's the real problem. Just going to need to breed more sheep, I guess. Then convert them into cows. How do you get friendly mobs to spawn on area? How much dirt do you actually need to encourage animal spawning and also like priorities and all that stuff? Because I've never been 100% certain on that, and like animals don't seem to randomly spawn around your base. It just sort of happens. So, oh, there's was a great mod which had a friendly. You could tame a creeper and make it friendly, and then it blow up to defend you. And it's like this. No, that wasn't even a mod. That was one of the April Fool's snapshots. It was the pink creeper, and it was a creeper that loved you, and so it would blow itself up in defense of you. It was great. Absolutely great. I could make a compass. But compasses don't actually lead you back to your spawn. And it's really bloody dangerous just to go out wandering. There's pigs, although I don't have carrots planted. And pigs are about the same level as sheep for their blood. You could still take a look over this direction. Out and see what's out there. There's a lot of hogs. I do know that. A spawning new chuck rarely spawns in loaded chunks. Okay. Good to know. I can keep doing this. A potion that makes things hostile. Yep. That's definitely a classical idea. Hey. Ow. Okay. Well, we're going to just take a little bit of blood from you. There's all sheep here. Gotta be really careful because that wolf, I think, can spawn just out in this bout in general, which makes them very dangerous. How would a hostile villager just take out an axe and charge you? I feel like making a villager hostile would just make them into a pillager or something. I don't know, that'd be pretty funny. No, they don't take out axe. They take out like a shovel or a hoe. They just take you down. Ah, excellent. Well, that is... one's better than none. So, we will take it. Although, you definitely need two to get the job done correctly. That is... There's definitely certain requirements that we aren't meeting. What on earth? I think I made that. Also, we haven't been totally fooled by the cow. Come along. This way. This way, Bessie. Alright. And over here. Here we go. That's it. Okay. And then immediately a ton of monsters charge up into my base. Immediately. Potions that make ghostly hungers. Okay. Come along. Just a little bit further. Going to quickly break that. And that just wanders off, don't it? This way. Come along. Come along. Okay. We got the cow. Which is amazing. Beautiful. Brilliant. You're gorgeous, darling. Don't leave me. Come on. No, this way. Why do they stop suddenly liking you? I don't get it. They're like, yeah, I'll follow you anywhere you go. And then suddenly the bait becomes no longer interesting. Maybe they're like realizing that they're no longer wanting to eat food or something. They realize it's just not worth it. Alright, now let's see if you can use mad parkour skills to gain here. Excellent. Ah, we got ourselves a cow. In amongst the sheep. I don't know, Frank, but that's one damn ugly ship you got there. I don't think they should look like that. Horns and them dangly things and all. I mean, maybe a male ship, but it's kind of brown and patchy. Don't know if I'd have that in my corral. Don't know if I'd have it in my corral. A little bit of a... Yeah, there we go. Spit out the tobacco. And the sun is setting. And when the sun sets, we can go to sleep. And then we can go and get more cows. Which is excellent. There might be more cows over there. Although, I think I should do some more mining at the moment as well. Just to get more diamonds back. And mining makes me feel safe. Although I don't know why it makes me feel safe. It's a very dangerous activity. For the Potion of Hostility, I thought passive mods would be the faction and for the health and armor of the mod. Could be, something like that. Yeah. Well, I think they just... I mean, there's not that many mobs unless you want to make it like a catch-all mod. So, given that, I think you could actually just apply effects to them. Like, sheep could just, I don't know, nibble off your toes. Cows could gore you. Villagers would start wielding shovels in your general direction. Yeah, it'd be grand fun. My definition of fun's dangerous. Wolves, I mean, of course, become aggressive like wolves. Chickens become the death of you. They go into swarms like... Basically start acting like cuckoos. Yeah, no, you could do a whole lot with that idea. Just overwhelming amounts of death from normally passive animals. Hogs would scream and then eat your face. And then you'd only have to dispose of the teeth because everything else is they can digest. It's just the teeth makes them sick. And let's see, whatever passive mobs are there. Dolphins be dolphins, and enough said. The salmon and fish drown you. Ooh, no, the squid. The squid goes full tentacle mode on you. There's actually a mod that did that. Made squids aggressive. It was awful. They grab you and drag you under the water, and they're also their tentacles were like blah, 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 blah. They were no longer static. Did not like that mod one bit. You're just like walking along by the water, and then suddenly out of nowhere, it's turned into a very particular kind of anime that you would usually watch by yourself. I mean, if you watch it in company, then you do you. Although the people you're watching with have to be very close friends, I think. Although I don't know about other cultures and other peoples and the way they operate. But usually, certain activities and things are best watched on their own some. Squid goes, hey, it's just like what? Yes, exactly. And then, when the squid grows up, it wants to be a potato, of course. Because everyone knows squids, when they grow up, become potatoes. And what other mobs are there that are... The parrots, they grab you. So, they land on your shoulders. Now I can have a parrot on both shoulders. If there's two parrots in the area that are aggressive, they grab you. And then they just start flying up with you in their clutches. And you're screwed in that way. I mean, the goats already charge. So that's their goatee prerogative. And horses just stomp you to death. Same with donkeys, they like kick and stomp you to death. The little lava walker guys, what are those called? Striders? Striders pick you up and drop you into lava. Who am I? Gold. Ooh. Danger. Ooh, lots and lots of danger. Lots and lots of danger! Okay. Well, we're fine. Hello, sir? Sir? See, that's why we don't go into those open spaces. I guess we'll just take a left. Right. Ah. turtles hit like a truck, move like a truck, and they also regenerate like a truck, don't you know, turtles? They have insane regenerative powers, just like a truck does. I think this would be effective on any mob from any mod. I like that idea better. Oh, but you like the ideas. Ah, yes. Alligator snappy turtle, exactly. No. Ooh, weird purple stuff. I'll mind that. And again, no. I'm such a coward. What? When did this happen to me? When did the world betray me so? Who hurt me? Oh yeah. Lots and lots and lots of things did. That's right. I remember now. The world hurt me. That's who. And that's when I became scared of it. When it decided it was no longer my friend. It betrayed me. And thus, I don't enter tunnels anymore. As they're dangerous. They're super duper dangerous. You don't mess with them. And messing with tunnels is how you die. And we're all against dying here. We got the dying but bad for you, yo, going on. Don't you know? Ooh, more diamonds. Look at this. We are... Oh, bollocks. Water. Please, no. So, let me guess. Well, at least we don't drown. At least we got that going for us. Doesn't mean it's not dangerous. There we are. Okay, we're still alive. Fun fact, Lovecraft's methods of eldritch horrors and human... Yeah, you know what? I don't entirely care for that. I like the blade oils from the Witcher game. Ooh, yeah, that could be a cool potion effects. Bane O' Creeper. You just apply some of that onto your sword. And, of course, Bane for pots and holy weapons. I mean, there's so many... You can have, like, different enchanted swords for different situations of enemies you fight. You can get them ready. You could just make it so, like, you need to have those enchantments on your weapons. And if you don't, they deal absolutely no damage whatsoever to those mobs. And everyone's going to be enjoying themselves. The mobs will have fun, you'll have... Everyone have fun. I heard noise. It sounded like monsters hissing. Okay. And I think we're safe. I think we're safe. I was mistaken. It must have just been the wind. Although there is definitely mobs to my left. As far as I know, none of the mods that we have for mobs have given the mobs pickaxes. Which makes me very thankful. Ah, lava. Okay. I'll just do that then. That's not a very permanent solution. Cobblestone. There we go. Axe. Smite is a cool enchantment against the Wither. Does Smite actually hurt the Wither? I didn't know that. If it does, well, I learned something new today. I think several other people probably did too. Because I didn't think it did. I guess the Wither's technically undead, right? Right? It's undead. Am I? This whole area is just a no-go zone, isn't it? Well, we can turn right here, I guess. And proceed this way. Aha! Foolish world. Also, Bane of Arthropods could use higher health spiders and bugs to fight. Perhaps some forgotten beasts from Dwarf Fortress. Yes, well, you know, there's things down the dark we don't want to dwell on. Ooh, that's what I should become. I should become a Dwarf Fortress streamer. I'm terrible at that game. Oops. Well then. Guess we mined a complete circle. Yeah, we got 7 diamonds. That's probably enough for our plans with them. So we'll head back up towards the surface now. Also, yes, Smite 5 on a Dimer Netherite sword melts Wither health, doing 20 damage. Wow, okay, that's grand to know because I usually go for sharpness. But if that works, then that works. So brilliant. We're getting excellent advice here today. This is the way back. Right. These tunnels are convoluted. No one knows what they're dealing with down here. Down in the dark. Down in the deep. You gotta be careful, you gotta be cautious. You gotta play it safe, you gotta play it cool. You can't, I don't know, ruin your life and drop out of school, no longer be cool. We are just a plebeian. No prospects, nothing going for you. And you just keep failing and failing. Your channel's slowly going down the drain, getting less views than you used to. You feel like you just don't have the power to create new and good videos, and you feel like you're doing a constant uphill battle. YouTube starts recommending your videos to people and actually tells you the little things of recommendation. It's just all terrible. Sorry, what was that? What mods do I have installed? Once I am done this stream, I shall get together the full mod list and I shall put it down in the description. So yeah. But I have Vampirism, Ars Magica, Occultism, and a few other things going on. What about potion that gets an instant kill on any mob, but the potion is really hard to craft? For example, kill a creeper, you need 100 gunpowder. That sounds super worthwhile to make. But besides that, it's kind of cool. So, let's see. Back up here, back up on the surface. Specialized enchantment is super effective based. It deals 2 times better, but can't beat universal damage. Yeah, sharpness is great for that. Right. I need food as well. Do you think I can make cow sheep, like woolly sheep? And they have like the blood content of cows, but they give me the wool of sheep. That'd be nice. Be nice to get, I'd say. Right. And into the hut. Our homely little hut. Okay, let us make now the Mortar and Pestle. So these things have quite a few uses. Luckily we don't have a ton of mods. So, I want to make one of those. Right, so, recipe. Although I don't need to make one of those. The hammer will do. Right, the hammer will do just fine. Okay. Boots it is. And again, I feel like I'm wasting stuff. But hey, it's my world. I can do what I want. Alright, there we go. Boots. Brilliant. I should mine up some obsidian to make crafting tables. Because I got 23 levels. That's pretty good. It's pretty Gucci, I'd say. It's not half bad. It's not half bad at all. Right. I'll make the hammer later. Yeah, make the hammer later. Or buffalo, exactly. A creature with the wool and blood of a cow, or it's just an alpaca. And it's a little different. I reckon it's a little different. Alpacas are weird. I had a friend whose family raises alpacas. And as I said, they're weird. They look weird. They're like camels, but different. And that is the best and most accurate description you'll ever hear of what an alpaca is. It's like a camel, but different. I am going to go get myself on... the reason why is because I got a new computer to run mods properly without lag. I plan on using a ton, like Ticker's Construct and a whole bunch of other things like Draconic's Evolution. Well, that is grand and all. However, both those mods are LP'd in different ways. Also, word to the wise. So there is one thing you can make in Draconic Evolution, which is they're basically the equivalent of a nuclear generator. Never make it. Because if you mess up, it annihilates your world. It quite literally destroys everything you've ever made. And it doesn't really care for any protections or how tough blocks are. It'll just tear through them like it's no tomorrow. It's absolutely devastating. Great. Carpet. Like so. And its uses is to be used with rods. And recipe for these rods is like that, which is as I thought. Okay, let's make an umbrella. Although, those are fun mods. Our Tinker's Construct is also ridiculously OP, just so you know. It's a very, very strong mod. So, do be careful with it. Yes. Yeah, you probably already know about this. Just in case you didn't know. Always like giving out general advice to people. Ow. And I didn't intend to fall off that tree. It's actually bad that I fell off the tree. I'm trying to be in the trees. Now I'm out of the trees, and that makes me unhappy. There we go. Back in the trees. Happy again. See? Happy. Okay. Now, is there any more cows this way? Because there was a few. I don't know if there's going to be any more. Right. Let's see here. Cows? Where are you? I want to give you a good life. Yes, the cleavers are amazing weapons, although a better weapon, the strongest weapon in the game, if you want repetitive strain disorder, is the rapier. Because a high level rapier, its attack speed is based on how fast you can click, and it ignores armor. So it's really good for beating a lot of different bosses that have high armor and high resistances. Because you just get a rapier and you rapidly click, and those things are absurd. Because, while the cleaver deals a lot of damage, its recharge is quite slow. And there's a, I don't know, its damage output's great and all, but just compared to pure armor piercing and attack speed of the rapier, and like the rapier has basically unlimited attack speed. There's like basically no comparison to them, besides one can behead and the other can't. Although they might have changed the rapiers from what they used to be. However, I highly suspect that rapiers are the same way they've always been, which is absolutely absurd. The cleaver is much like an axe in damage levels. They hit super hard. Melungian cleaver, covered in quartz, deals something like 24 damage, I think. Like the proper cleaver all put together, it hits ridiculously hard. Whereas like a really high level rapier does about 5 damage a hit, but it's absurd. Hello, Joshua Premier, I think. I said that right? Alright, come along, cow. How's it going? No, I want the cow. This way. As X deals more damage, but has a longer cooldown, but swords are faster cooldown. Yeah. Although the rapier has no cooldown. So, I'm a big fan of the rapier in Tinker's Construct. Just because of its armor piercing and no cooldown, they hit hard. They hit so hard. It's amazing how hard they hit. Alright, this way, my cow friend. That's right. Come to your new life. It's going to be grand. You're going to love it. This way, into the pit. Alright, you. And you. The cows are a privileged class. We're going to start culling off the sheep until we have a few left. Because I really like that about the cows. And let us go collect that wool we left out there. I thought my umbrella was an enemy there for a second. I was terrified. Right. This way. Ew, hello. Yeah, see? That's why we have this. So creatures like you can't get up here. Hello, rapscallions. Oh, I oughta. It's Jojo. I am not Jojo. I just happen to look like Jojo sometimes in my character avatar. Right then. Well, we've got ourselves an extra cow, which is amazing. Oh man, I am so pleased to have more cows. So very, very, very pleased to have an extra cow. Right. Hello, Coos. Come here. I'm going to drain you of your life essence. Num. 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 Ah, yes. Vampires eugenics. It's it. It is what it is, okay? Alright, we're going to actually do this properly. We're going to drain them dry, and then if they become one of a vampire sheep, then we kill them. So, that's how we're going to go about it. And, I mean, terms like eugenics makes people look at you funny. We're not doing eugenics, we're just doing careful management of livestock. It's just animal breeding program. Sadly, on the 1.15 version, I can't figure out how to make paper tough tool rods. Yeah, I haven't done Tinkers in a while just because it's so broken. I tend to stay away from it. But it's definitely figuring stuff out with at times can be quite difficult. Okay, and we'll do you. How many sheep should we have left over? I think like maybe 4. So we have a good breeding population. So we still have quite a few sheep to go through here. Alright. And none of them have turned into ghouls yet, which is rather nice. Not having to deal with any of those. Because ghoul sheep are weird. Okay. And that is 4 sheep. Nope, there's 2 sheep left. Never mind. We have to cull a few more sheep. I've not died yet. No, exactly. Oh, there we go. Ghoul sheep must die. Yes, I am still very much alive and kicking, as you can see. And then a atomic creeper falls out of the sky and murders me. Why are you guys so pushy? Why are you so pushy? Are you trying to escape? Are you aware of the fate that you're about to befall you? Who can say? I think the sheep are onto me. I think they've realized my plans for them. Right, cows don't feel like breeding at the moment. Fair enough. Okay. Well, would you look at this? I am going to go sleep in the coffin now. Ah, yes. One full rest in the coffin, and then we'll go over here and put our blood into that thing. What weapons mod do you think is best for the roleplay reasons? The Ruby mod is brilliant for that. It's a really good weapons mod. I'm not really a mod generalist. I'm more of a mod specialist, to tell the truth. I don't know a whole lot about a ton of mods in general. Kangaroo Punch. I say, yeah, Tinker's Construct's really good. There's a few medieval mods that I quite like. I think Better Combat's a pretty good one, although I don't remember all the details of that mod. But gave you like broadswords and stuff. What are some other good weapons mods? Well, the Ruby mod is really good, I think. I like its weapons. Chocolate Quest Report has some fun stuff in it. That is for certain. But yeah, it's hard to say. Medieval weapons mod, Evertail, and gun mod. Yeah, the medieval weapons mod is probably what I was thinking of, actually. What's that fire sound? Is that just torch? Probably. Alright, there we go. Level 3. I think we can level up a few more times. We got the regeneration power now at our disposal. I should get some more blood in bottles, and I should make a blood tank. Although we need more cows before we can even consider a blood tank. Let's be realistic here. Before we can even consider that, I'm just going to fill up this bottle off you. The sheep's eager to get bitten to death, isn't it? It's like, no, take me instead. I volunteer as tribute, not the cows. I think the sheeps just want sweet release from their mortal coil. Something like that. Right. Let's get obsidian so we can make an enchanting table. Also, let's make a hammer. Fire and ice. Oh, fire and ice is brilliant. I love fire and ice. I can't think of any other potion effects at the moment. Already possible as far as enough mods. You can make swords activate your strength and armor regen. What about a potion that turns your armor into the amount of damage you deal, and the current weapon you're holding, its amount of damage turns into the armor you have? Ooh, isn't that crazy? That's where it's at. All right, do we have string? String. Let's see, uses for cobblestone. I believe we can craft a hammer somehow, but it's probably going to require string. Yeah. What recipes are there for string? A mill. Okay. So we can mill wool into string. Well, that's also definitely on the list of things to do. So we can make a hammer. We need to make a mill, I guess. Cool. And we can turn wool into string. Because I watched a YouTuber named Xphony and can't figure out what mod he has on, though I guess they have custom creators for stuff personally. They probably just got like a rather random mod list. I don't know. Having custom mods made for you seems rather crazy. Rather crazy indeed. It's entirely possible. It just seems quite, unlikely. Can happen. Can happen. Right. So, Spoon mod has brews like 9% more damage, but take more... Yeah, it's not exactly what I was going for, but... I have mind, I guess. But that's something. Always something to consider. It's going to be obsidian at the end of one of these paths that we can take. So, let's see. Ooh, and what Terra Firmacraft has amazing armor and weapons, if it's the mod I'm thinking of, where you have to like forge things and actually use a forge, and then there's different levels, and oh no, if that's the mod I'm thinking of, it's really, really good for that. It's got like insane forging though. It's absolutely ludicrous, mate. Absolutely balmy. You would not believe it, man. You would not believe it. It's ludicrous enough to cause a display. And it's like, did you catch that loose gray? Okay. So. Let's see. Dragons are overrated by being able to slap with a cross and they die or serve you. Fair folk and Fae, on the other hand, psychological and physical torment. Okay, not exactly certain what you're getting at, but if that's what you're into. I make custom skins for myself. Sorry, what's going on here? Oh, you can't figure out what pack they have. They might have custom skin pack is what you're going on about. Okay. Now, custom skins is the thing. I'm talking about custom mods. There's more what I was thinking. Probably not all that common. Right, you don't want to go that way. Should we get a water bucket for this? That might be the better idea. Fae are nasty creatures. We'll give them that. And I am completely lost. I think this way? Yeah. Sorry, was that a typo? I don't know. I also just have, I make custom hand skins? I have no idea. My HD. Custom HD. Right. Skins for yourself. Okay. That's pretty cool. I mean, there's always different ways and different things to approach this stuff. So. Who knows? I don't know where I'm going with that. What I do know is I am looking for lava. Right. I already had this problem. Not lava. Obsidian is what I'm looking for. Already found lava. What about different attack potions than just splash damage? Well, I mean, you could have a potion of, you could squirt it out your nose or something. I type fast sometimes and misspell stuff. That happens to us all. So if you're referring to custom mods, then I find that highly unlikely. If you're referring to custom skins, that's completely likely. And honestly, having skins applied to some of the mods I have, so I could actually have like a skins in my mods would be quite nice. Because a lot of times you can't have like appearances attached to your mods by the simple fact that, well, mods don't mesh a lot of the times with... sorry, I'm having troubles thinking at the moment. It's very, very warm. Mods sometimes just don't mash with whatever customized look you have for your game. The texture pack, that's it, the texture pack you have. There we go. So, you could be referring to that, or that could be what's going on. What mod do you have on this? Well, I got Vampirism, evident by the name. I've got Ars Novella. I have Create, which I'm looking forward to getting creative with. I've got Wime's Roost, which is a dragon mod. And I've got quite a few random things, I think. I think I have some holy mod. I can't remember what it's called though. And I've got occultism, which requires you to do drugs or substances. And I have not done that just yet. as that be wackio and bad for you. When it comes to armor crafting, if you dive hard into it, the best mods gets extra bits of manipulation add-ons for chisels and a bit of fully customized armor building modeling. Exactly. You should keep the sheep for create so you can build a massive windmill. Well, I'm going to separate them out, I think, because I realize that sheep are very useful for gaming string with the mill. So, I'm definitely going to probably breed more sheep in the future. Just at the moment, trying to do other things. Right. You should also burn substances, exactly. You should burn substances. Because that's the way to have the most fun with substances. Not that I'm endorsing them, I'm just saying that's the way to have the most fun. Right. So, we're going to need some of these. Anyone else hear music playing? Or am I going insane? Oh, wait, I have a roommate. Of course. Just seems rather loud. Unless the housekeeper's here and she's playing her super loud music. I don't know why she'd be here at this time. That seems rather insane. And no, I don't have a housekeeper. It's an attached building and the housekeeper's on the other side. And who knows what she's up to. If you like an HD skin for mod that allows you to use it's called More Players Model mod, but yeah, I have More Players mod. I use that quite often. I really like that mod. It's one of my favorites. Fabs? Yes. I'm a fan of it. It's mucho fun. Mucho biene. That means very good. Or the most good. What uses are there? I mean, I can of course make a portal to hell. I can make the village totem. Handheld block zapper. Okay. Well, that's definitely different. I'm going to need 4 obsidian and 4 obsidian for a lot of vampire stuff. Okay. Right. And a mage's spellbook requires a piece of obsidian. The deforester requires obsidian. Alright, we got uses for obsidian, but right now I currently just need 8. Kind of hard being a hunter in hardcore. Yeah. No, that is definitely a difficult thing, is being a hunter in hardcore. It makes life very difficult. Trying to hunt stuff and be a pro hunter, be super cool. Because being a hunter doesn't make you any stronger. It's just a thing that is. So, know about that. Sorry, this music is very distracting. If you didn't know, I get distracted, couldn't tell, sorry, I get distracted very easily by the smallest of things. I think the crate block zapper is like a wand. Ah, okay, so it's a building wand from a distance or something. Spooky action from a distance with a wand. So it's all good, happy, wholesome family fun. Nice. Uh-oh. That could have been very bad. Gotta be careful some of these times. Alright, we got only 2 more obsidian to go before we can exit to the surface. And I am very happy with that. As a prospect in my future. Of course, it's probably going to be lava under here, so when I get caught up, I'm not going to get this piece of obsidian. But, hopefully I will. So let's see if fate smiles on us. Yeah, there we go. Caught before I can do anything nefarious. Excellent. Okay, we've got ourselves 8 obsidian, which is the amount that I currently want to have on my purse. I could do with like 1 more. I could do with the extra obsidian. Alright, let's flood that. That was weird. Didn't like that. Ew, that feels very weird. Yeah, obsidian can be components of crafting stuff. I'll get like 2 more obsidian. 3 more obsidian, just in case. And I know, obsidian, the amount of time it takes to mine, oh man, it takes forever to mine obsidian. It takes so long. It takes the longest time. Okay, can't believe how long it takes my obsidian. Do I plan on getting a royal red? I don't even know what a royal red is. So, do explain, my friend. Is that from the Wine's Tooth mod? Because that sounds rather interesting. But I have absolutely no idea what that means. Let's see. Royal... Where is that? A royal red. I mean, I have no idea how to get one of those. So, what is your options on Howling... My opinion on the Howling Moon mod? I have never heard of that, so I have no opinion, but I'm going to write that down into my list of mods to look at, as I've not heard of that, so I'll definitely look it up. Let's see. Howling Moon mod. Alright. It's something I have to look into. Very interesting. Give me all sorts of invites and things to do. I love it. Right. Now, back to the world we are in. And back to this reality. Off and away we go. I think it's this way. Yes. Torches are to the left. That means it's the way home. If the torches are on the left side, it's the way home side. Is the Howling Moon mod like werewolves or something? It sounds like werewolves. I'm looking forward to the next update for Fire and Ice, honestly. Because they're going to add, like, was it Wendigos and vampires and werewolves to Fire and Ice. And that looks really cool, seeing their, like, little test models and what they're planning. Very, very exciting to see all the stuff that they come up with. Ew, don't like leg. Usually means stuff spawning. Do not like leg. It's probably nothing too untowards, though. So, we'll be fine. Right, this way. And we got trees here. Let's top up on blood just in case there's something at the surface waiting to mug me. Just in case. You know, you never know what might be up there. So it's best to always be a little bit careful, a little bit cautious. Play it easy, play it safe. Okay. Apparently it's also about werewolves. Good fun. I do enjoy. Up we go. This way. To the surface world. We travel now. And where it leads? Well, I mean it leads to the surface world, of course. Silly me. Explains very much where we're going. And then up here, ignore the doorway. The Howling Moon mod is a werewolf mod, and it's way more interesting concept add-ons than the vampire mod can come with. Huh. Well, because I have the add-on for werewolves, and that so far just seems annoying. So I'll check out the Howling Moon mod, because, oh no. We get nauseous now in sunlight as well? Eek. Well, that is unfortunate. That was weird. Okay, now, let's see, we got some leather on us. Yeah, but personally, having never seen werewolves actually compared to the Howling Moon mod. Well, I don't know really what either one looks like, so definitely have to check both out and determine that finally for myself. But I'll definitely look at this Howling Moon mod. I always have liked werewolves. Don't know why, but I like them. Something about them being fluffy, I think. Big fluffer boys. I like dogs and I like wolves. That's the real thing. I like wolves. And dogs. And wolves and dogs. They're great. I believe Witchery did vampires and werewolves, but yeah, well, their vampires and werewolves are basically there to appease people saying, here, hey, check out, we did vampires and werewolves like the old mods pack used to have. Isn't that cool? Check it out. We did the thing that people wanted us to do. And it's sort of, I mean, it's there. It's there. And that's about all I can say for it. Like, it's not terrible. There's some fun stuff that can come from it, but it's just not... Sorry, it's Bewitchment who's doing all this. It's just not Witchery. Witchery actually put a lot of thought and care in both of them, I feel like, and a lot of people miss that. A lot of people miss Witchery. Because Witchery was amazing. The guy who made those mods was a genius, honestly, the maker of Witchery. And then he just quit and doesn't want to talk about it anymore. And it's a shame, but it's his choice, and so that's what's happened with that. It just makes me sad. It makes me sad. Oh well. It is what it is. And you have to accept the mod maker's choices, because sometimes people just want to move on with their life and quit what they're doing and do something else. And I mean, he might get stuck doing witchery for the rest of his life, so there's kind of that to consider. You don't want to put him into that situation, right? Okay. We got the paper. We got the book. And then we go for the uses of the book. We need the diamonds. Demons over here. We need 2 diamonds? Yeah. Alright. Uses. And create an enchantment table. And now we need bookshelves. And oh my goodness. We're going to need to breed more cows. And we're going to need to plant more sugarcane. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. My headphones look silly if I have them leaned forwards. It makes me look fat. Don't know why, but it does. Cape. Right. Umbrella. Ugh. How nauseating. Oh, absolutely ugly nauseating. Separate corrals. I'm gonna have to expand my empire up here. Mods made by that dude who made Witchery, I kind of want to see a successor to is Intangible. It's like a soul mod. DT's Creative Event. Ooh, that sounds cool. That sounds very cool. I should make the blood sieve press thing as well. How do you make that? Blood press. Let's see. Blood grinder requires a diamond. A blood sieve requires a whole bunch of iron. Well, we got a diamond left over. Yeah, let's make these things. Okay. Do we have enough glass for it? We got 2 glass. Do we have any glass in the chests? Oh, we got tons of glass. Okay. So let's see. We need to make tanks. So a tank just requires this iron. We're going to need iron. But we got plenty of iron here. Alright. So that like that. We need wood as well. Howling Moon mod has better perks like you can leap, increase speed, damage, regen, and there's a whole bunch of cool abilities. Interesting. Yeah, no, I'll definitely have to take a look at that. Sounds like vampirism, but done for werewolves, basically. Which, I'm always happy to see more mods. It's just my bread and butter, let's be perfectly honest. Well, no, gardening is my bread and butter, but it's what I like doing. It's why I want to be my bread and butter. There we go. Okay, that requires a chest to make. So we can go with that. We go with the uses for that thing. Oh my goodness, never mind. Recipe there. We'll craft one of those. Then we go for the uses of that thing. We require 1 more piece of wood and a diamond. So diamond, log. There we go. The spells in Intangible were cool and unique. I don't know if I ever played Intangible, but I'll take your word for it. Definitely take your word for it. I would definitely. Well, like I said, I've never got the opportunity to play it. Block of quartz for the blood sieve. Well, I guess we will have to be getting ourselves more obsidian. Fun. More obsidian to be gotten, wool to be ground out, and the proper things. Lovely. Plus, to level up, all you have to do is go around and kill mobs with a bare fist while in the werewolf form. I kind of like the leveling up in Vampirism. I like the idea of it being ritualized. It's cool. I'm definitely a fan of the ritual leveling up of Vampirism. It's got a good feeling to it. Right. I think I should expand my zone of control to take over this hillock down here so I can have more animals on it. So I'm going to sleep for the night and then we can expand our control over there. Hello, Tiefling Doggo. That's an interesting name. Why is there a question mark with your hello? Oh my, the lights are flickering all over the place. Well, hello. There's no need for a question mark. There's no need to be worried. We're all friends here. Well, except for those of us who aren't friends, but, well, we don't pay attention to those people anyway, so we're all friends here. Right. So, we are going to, let's see, get out the old shovel, get a new shovel, I think, so we can cut down the hills on that bank. And shovel. There's our shovel. Beautiful. Right. And we head on over here. And we shall, let's see, this section is claimed, which is good. But we do need to shear down the sides a bit. I'll loop back around to do that, I think. Loop back around to do that claiming. For now, let's see. So we're to here, all the way to here is where we're going to be working from. Cool. Okay. So this is already partly secured, but isn't in totality. So let's do that. And axe out. Right. I can tell you there are a few bugs with it. Well, there's a few bugs with any mod. But that tends to happen. There's always a few bugs here and there, and you just have to sort of let it slide in your mind and keep on moving on from that. Oh, wait. No, this doesn't make sense to the fences we're doing because we've claimed all the way further down. How far down does this go, this new area I'm claiming? Okay, to this little hill here? Yeah, right. So, we're going to have to dig down all the way here. There we are. Right. So, to this spot here will be our new security. New line of secure, open home. Of course, there's still the flying giant bat monsters and things, but we'll just pretend they're not out there. They're not real. So we're going to put a shield right here so we can quickly switch with F? Yeah, F. Okay. There we are. I was wondering if anyone was going to answer me. I didn't know how you do things. Oh, well, there's like what? Maybe 10 people? Oh, no. Hello, Bionic Quill. Wow, you didn't need to do that, but thank you. Hello. I say hello to anyone. I just talk. That is the second one of them things we've had in a super chat, and you used it to say hello, sir. Well, hello indeed. The other one is we have to build Raylene, which I still haven't done. We still have to build Raylene of Evil. But for you, you just require a hello. I am very thankful. That's good, sir. Wow. Warning, you do not drink potions of Wolfbane, though, because it makes you immune to becoming a werewolf. You know, I really like that for the werewolf add-on. Yes, thank you, Bionic Quill. Thank you very much. It's weird, because I generally don't know how to react to that. It doesn't really happen to me. And also, like, I see people and they're like, oh, thank you for this, thank you for this, thank you for this. And you generally do feel thankful, but it also feels, like, really, really weird at the same time, just having that happen. It's hard to mentally deal with. Yes, that's it. It's like, you just, it's flabbergasting's the word. You see, you got me all in a flutter. I'm very, very much thankful. Thank you, sir. And regards to Wolfsbane, as I was saying, I would very much like Wolfsbane potions to make you immune to becoming a werewolf in this add-on, because just a werewolf standing next to you with the werewolf add-on affects you with lycanthropy, which is rather absurd. Rather greatly deals much absurd. The blue text saying you got a super chat in the car is just like really, really distracting me. It's like I'm flustered. Yes, that is the thing. You like donating, okay? That's good to know. You like making people flustered, which is a fine thing. It's just it was kind of out of left field, to be perfectly honest. nothing wrong with being out of left field. It's just very much caught me off guard. Very, very off guard. Okay. Now, because this is a subletting here, what we're going to do is we're going to build a little bridge down into it, I think. So it's not like a directly you can just walk in for free punk. There we go. So we got ourselves this little bridge now down to this zone. Now from this bridge we can start lighting up. So go around the corners here and illuminate all of them. And this area gives me a bit of a willy still here, so we shall dig that away. Trust nothing. And I'm not super worried about spiders, but don't know, some things might be able to jump. They might be like a basketball player or something. Alright, and we can light this up here. Let's cut down this tree. I don't trust this tree's location. So, I'm going to cut it down. Leave a torch on the stump. Going to gather all this stuff here, of course. Still want to gather the resources. Alright, I can parkour up here. So we're going to... I mean, there's not like it's PvP or anything. I'm not getting actively hunted, but still. Do not trust. Don't trust nothing. As they say. Don't trust nothing. Right. There we go. A nice, lovely little surround around. I can tell you, though, villagers get a hunter's building where they have werewolves trapped upside down to help you get infected with lycanthropy, but you can die very quickly from them as well. What's with, like, the hunters in all these mods is basically where you get your main infections for the mod. Like vampirism, you go to the vampire hunters to get yourself infected with vampirism, to get lycanthropy in this moon mod. It sounds like you go and lick a werewolf that's hanging upside down to get in the werewolf shack to get lycanthropy. It's like, this is a creature we hunt. They are very dangerous and can infect you with a disease that makes them a monster, but we're hunters of them, so do not worry, citizen. And don't lick it though, because you'll turn into a werewolf if you do, and no one will have to hunt you. It's actually a ploy. They want more business. Wizard. Immortal magic using like a witch. Let's see. So our options here are, if I could choose, which supernatural would I be? Vampire, a werewolf, wizard, any mortal magic user, such as a witcher cleric, or a dragon. Well, I think dragons are creatures of greed and avarice. And not all dragons are evil, but they sort of have that to them, and they have to eat a lot. They're very big. I think I'd probably go with wizards, because wizards are the top dogs of all those things there. You don't mess with wizards. It's best not to make wizards angry. I'm not even saying that because I want to be a top dog. It's more of a wizard can do just a whole lot of stuff. Well, Tiefling Doggo wants to be a werewolf, which is perfectly fair. But I think that I'm fine with werewolves. It's just no licking werewolves. Oh, yes. Yeah, a lot of people want to be werewolves. Would you be in control if you're a werewolf, though? Like, a lot of the time, part of the curse is you're kind of out of control. So I'm going to take it that means you're in control werewolf. And that's also perfectly fine. However, yeah, wizards, I mean, you can cast magic to shapeshift, so you could basically become a werewolf if you liked with wizards. With the witch, you could curse yourself into being a vampire or any of those things. I mean, if we're limiting saying that as the wizard or vampire, sorry, as the wizard, you can't become a werewolf or vampire, then you can't do that. But wizards just have so much more open to them, basically, than everything else there. Like, wizards, they can cast spells, they can, as was said, bend reality. Wizards could shapeshift. Yeah, exactly. A second for me would be a vampire. I mean, vampires also questions like, being a vampire, does that inherently make you a user of blood magic? I mean, it probably depends on the family of vampire, but no, I'd definitely be a wizard. I mean, I'm already am a wizard, but I would be a wizard in the sense that I could use magic, because I'm just a wizard right now, not a wizard. Also, yeah, Lich. Yes, of course you'd be a Lich. Ein's Gold or whatever his name. You lover of Underlord right here. Also, I mean, wizards can also become liches. That's their whole thing. And know what they say, witches get female dogs. So, being a lich is where all the fun is at. I'd definitely go with wizard though. They've just so much to offer. Magic and stuff. Shape-shifting, casting spells, being able to cook things easier, making golems. You could basically not have to do any sort of chores anymore. You could just have like a magic broom sweeping up after you. And of course, considering it's modern day, just enchant a vacuum cleaner. Screw it, I'm gonna be a goblin. That's a good answer. A lich is a nerd, nice spirit mage who doesn't embrace challenge of bio-horror of life magic. Exactly. The horrors of biomagic. I'm playing a DM-less Dungeons and Dragons with my brother. And we just got a new class added to our party, and it's a biomage, and he can deattach his hands, and with his detached hands, they become giant dog-shaped creatures that are still hand-like in nature, and they can send them to attack enemies. However, if the hand gets killed, then he loses the hand permanently. It's hilarious, and he's like an awful biomage. He's horrific. Small goblin. You'd be a small little goblin. Okay, well, I mean, if that's what you want to be, goblining about, I'm a goblin. You could be a goblin. Life magic is horrifying if one thinks about it. It can be disturbing. Yeah, I mean, you can do the non-horrifying version. Hocus pocus much? Well, I don't know what that even means. Probably making a reference to something called Hocus Pocus. That's my guess, and I'm sticking with it. Right. Can mobs spawn on top of leaves? Because I know they can... I see cows on top of them sometimes, but do mobs spawn on top of trees? I reject my humanity and become goblin. Okay. I feel like liking to donate isn't a very... I mean, I'm very happy for it, but it's not a very goblin-y action, donating. Goblins are kind of greedy hoarders of their own stuff. This couldn't much. Also, I think you know where the tiefling in my name comes from if you play D&D. Yes, I do. You like demon people. You're a tiefling doggo. My character in Dungeons and Dragons that I'm doing right now as my party is tiefling tabaxi, which is a terrifying combination if you think about it. They actually don't have powers of either of them, but they're a devil person. Appears that your question has definitely gotten a lot of people talking. That was good. That's what I want to think. Exactly. Want to think. Black Android. With TF Launcher will update 1.17.1 skin support. I will make my second favorite OC original where I play OC 4. At least I know how to make custom origins. I'm not going to lie, okay. Well, we shall figure out what that means next time. Cue the JoJo music to figure out what he's not going to lie about. Although, don't cue it, because that got me a copyright was on that song. Very annoying. Hellcat. What? No, those aren't real. There's no such thing as a Hellcat. Hellcats aren't real. There's no such thing. I don't know what you're talking about. What's a Hellcat? You're mistaken. It's not an actual thing. I don't know what lies you've been hearing or who's been saying things, but Hellcats aren't real. That is correct. We do not know what Hellcats are here. So what you're saying is you create a demonic cat. Yes, I created a demonic cat. Betrayed? Betrayed? This has been going on for weeks. If anyone's a betrayer, it's you. After making a very long ghost mod idea, I got the idea down to my head that Minecraft ghosts eat XP instead of normal food. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I really like that. A demonic... Oh dear, my umbrella's gone. A demonic furry. Yes, basically a demonic furry. Although, have you seen furries? Okay, well, just... A lot of furries actually already have horns to begin with, so it might not even be demonic at that point, although this thing is demonic. But man, furries be whack, yo. There'd be weird, weird creatures out there. Well, and weird people, too. Well, not that I think about a little werewolf is probably better on Skyrim than Vampire Lord, because when you play as a Vampire Lord during the day, you lose so many functions. Yeah, no. Well, why do you think I have umbrellas? And speaking of umbrellas, my last one just busted. Why do you think I build umbrellas? So that I can go out in the sunlight. It's horrible being a vampire. Losing the sunlight as well, like that's just another thing considered about being a vampire. Kind of want to mess around with 1.12 magic. Yeah, well I plan to mess around with it. I just need to build a mill. Oh, right. Equipping that. We should breed these cows up more. I should also build the sheep pen and separate out the sheep, I think. Right. So, that is the plan for next time. Also, let's harvest these, and we can figure out how these work in the future as well. Okay, cool. Oh, we got a lot of things just showing up. 1.12.2 has some of the best mods. It definitely does. A demonic furry is what happens if a life mage is dabbling with spirit stuff. Yeah, no. Fuse their souls with demonic spirit. I should play Skyrim again. It's 2. That is definitely true. I should play Skyrim again. I am going to play Skyrim again. It's not I should. I am going to play Skyrim again. Alright. Right. It's not will or whatever. It's I am going to play Skyrim again. Okay. Let us construct a fence here. Alright. We need a little bit more fencing than just that. Okay, there we go. A fence has been crafted. We're going to need more wood. I need more wood! Don't have enough wood in my life. Oh, we got tons of wheat right there. I forgot about all that hay. We got hay bales. We got bushels of hay and wheat. Brilliant. Okay, and the fence there. Nice. Alright then. What about transforming into a lich like in Bewitchment, but more expanded, adding ice powers and stuff? Well, I mean, there's a lot more to liches than what Bewitchment has, and, I mean, you can go with Ice Lich, you can be a Fire Lich, you can be a Poison Lich if you want. There's so much. Gamewade. Pal, my D&D character is a tiefling who is a werewolf, is literally a demonic furry wolf. Oh dear. There's a good Witcher mod for Skyrim I like. Yeah, I know, I've got it installed. You told me about it. You had me install it. Although, is there a better one than what it is now? Because, I don't know, I've got, like, the older version, I think. So, is it more in depth? After the idea of came from a ghost mod, I wanted ghosts at Simple Spectre Hardcore. Yes. There's so many things we can do and see in this old world, eh? Well, I got to go because I have work in the morning, so see you later. Have fun testing the Holly mod when I get the chance. Yes, I will, in fact, have fun testing that out. I always like playing around with mods. One of my favorite things to do. Okay, right. So, oh yeah. Yes, no, sleep is very much a thing that people require. Oh, you're saying, oh yeah, you told me about that mod, yes. Alright, yes, good night, everyone. Ambar. Okay, now, how do I separate the sheep from the cows? Not going to lie, I didn't think this part through. Right. Well, I think the solution is baiting more sheep in. Yeah. Probably some updates since last time. Yeah, probably some updates. Although I'm still using that world, I just haven't gone anywhere with it. Oh, I want to do stuff with it, I just haven't. Holy Mood is a bit buggy from what I remember. Okay, is there a mod you haven't played? I mean, if you probably know about the mod you've played it, but you two, come with me. If you want to be turned into permanent slaves to my will. Yes. It's usually come with me if you want to live, but, well, this is a very different situation now, isn't it? Okay. You there. Oi! You, sheep. Follow. That's what you're supposed to be good at, is following. Come on. Around the tree. Follow, follow, follow. That's it. That's it. Come on. Your new life awaits. Oh, oi! Up the stairs. Come along. No. No. This way. That's right. Up the staircase. What time is it where I'm at? It is 7:30. Oh, so late in the evening. Oi! Where'd you go? What? Where'd that sheep go? That's not the way to go. Come on. Yeah, it's 7:30. 7:38 here. Alright. Come along. This way. That's it. That's it. This way. There we go. Down into here. Hello, noob master. Master of the noobs. There is a spell that makes catching animals very easy. Well, that's good to know. This way. They're getting in the way of each other. You goons. One at a time. Form a queue. Be British. Come on. In there. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Ha. We did it. Alright. Now I can get rid of those sheep in there. We got a sheep pen. We got a cow pen. Very nice. And we're going to breed them. We're going to make a breed. Yeah. Going to be a farmer. Going to breed some sheep. Going to breed some cows. Going to get some livestock going. Cow and cow and cow and cow. And don't think about that some of those are the children of other ones, because Minecraft breeding gets really disturbing. It's like Greek gods up in this place. Ugh. Some things best left not thought about. That's all I have to say on the matter. That's all I have to say. Alright then. Well, we'll leave it there for Hardcore Minecraft. And, we are crystallized. Okay. I think it's crystallized. Right. I'm going to leave it there, though, for Hardcore Minecraft. And I think that... yeah, that's pretty good. Now, this is basically going to be impossible to... no. Impossible to do. That's what time zone you're in. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Game capture. I don't know if we can even capture this game. Let's see. Can we just... okay, we got auto capture on. Excellent. Auto capture. Right. So, there's this game I recently got in the Steam sale. It's not showing up just that moment. Thank you for streaming. Best of luck. Oh, yeah. Fortunately, whenever you, like, exit out, it no longer... yeah, no, the stream is, I guess, over. Looking for a game to capture. Capture any full screen application. Okay, let's try this. See if I can get this working. I'm not completely done yet. I'm just done with Minecraft. I'm trying to get something else to run at the moment. It's just... there we go. Oh, no, that's the wrong size. Okay, we have to make it smaller. Whenever I tab out... also, I don't know how much YouTube will like this game. It's not XCOM 2. This is vampire related still. I just want to show it off. I'm going to do more on this thing. I hope to make a review on it in the future. Because... I have to close the game again. I got it to the right size now. Okay, now we can launch it. This game's amazing. It's amazing. This is the second game. I've never played the first game. But, this is called Blood Rain 2. I'm going to start a new game here quickly. And, yeah, it's like a vampire game. I'm going to skip the intro, I think, though. Just because I want to get to the gameplay of this. Because the gameplay that's really cool about this game. This game has some of the most in-depth combat I've ever seen in a video game. It's insanely in-depth how much work they put into the combat. It's like way better than a lot of modern video games and how the fighting plays out. It's insane. And the graphics hold up. They're good enough. Like, the graphics for this game hold up. Which is just great. So...
Area's off limits to guests, lady.
I'm no guest, pal.
I haven't beaten this game yet, so I don't know.
Looks like
but,
we've got...
so this game has just so much going through it. You can, of course, slow down time, which is great. But, yes, no, it's a lot like Bayonetta. There's some amazing stuff in this game. Right. One of my favorite parts is this grappling thing. You can impale people with it and then throw them. And there's a whole bunch of basically like scripted little things where you can like impale them onto statues and stuff. Turn off the time dilation. You can...
You don't want to miss the big surprise.
So you can kick,
you guys
and you can punch. You're also a vampire, so you can just bite them. And then you can do crazy finishers while being a vampire. The combat's just very much flowy. I should just do it instead of trying to do things. I should just show it off. So, there's like a bunch of different finishers you can do. And it's very gruesome. It's an incredibly gruesome game. But it does its gruesomeness very well. Like, it's not exactly gratuitous. It's just well done. It just makes for a very fun game. I'm very much enjoying it. Just a random game of stuff. And you can... it's definitely a little bit more chaotic. And I don't know how it looks with holding my screen, but...
You don't want to miss the big surprise, do you?
And I love the music as well that they've chosen.
My arm!
Hey, yeah, also like people, they interact with like cutting off arms if you cut off people's legs. Gonna slow down time here so I can think. You cut off people's legs and they like try to crawl away from the combat because, well, it's too dangerous for them. Ow, you got kicked there. That's embarrassing. And also, there's just so much interactiveness in the combat. It's very much good. The Matrix Path Neo has better combat from this generation games. I've never played that game. I was just very impressed with this. Like, it's better than any modern game's combat. Like, actually, I'm quite serious. This game has such stellar combat, and then like modern games, like this is a game back when people just had a sort of vision of a game they wanted to make, and so they went and made it. And now games are just sort of like, oh, I want to make money, and the game panders, and it's just, I don't know, like these are just such a, I don't know, just feels so much more honest than other video games, and like I don't even know the size of this team or what it was or how well this game
like we've got a party crowd.
I just, like that there, see? You can throw people up onto the rhino's horns. Of course this guy's knocked over, but this has those little scripted things, which is absolutely unnecessary and gratuitous in some ways, but it's not actually all that violent. I know this generation of games is just something else. Back from the high old days of video games. And there's like a whole bunch of combos and things I haven't even figured out into combat yet in this game. But like when you grab onto someone, so you can move around, so you can rotate them. So when you're done with them and you pick them off, you can actually launch them into other people, which is grand fun. And you can slide down these. Oh, of course there's bugs, but you can slide down those things and, of course, fight people. So, see, once we're done with this guy, we're going to launch him. Oh, we missed. Oh, well. That's fine. And there's a whole lot of finishers. That was a very simple one. Yeah, I'm playing the wrong game, apparently. Ah, well. I'm having a lot of fun with it. See, like, this guy's missing his arm, and now he's just trying to run away. And he doesn't make it hard. Yes, I am playing this no longer Vampirism, but oh well. I thought it was a fun little thing to show off. Of course. I'm actually done. I think I'm quite done. I have other videos to try playing Prototype or Prototype 2. I actually think I own Prototype, so if it has this sort of feel to it as well. Oh, you're just saying I'm playing the wrong kinds of game for combat. Maybe, yeah. I think I have Prototype too, so I might get that as well. Give that a try of downloading. Anyways, we are done with the stream. Sorry for you just showing up and then me being done, but there's only so much time I have in a day. So thank you very much for everyone for showing up. And we're going to leave it there because I'm tired and I have stuff to edit. I have things to do still. Unfortunately. Such is life. Such is life. I just thought I'd show it off as like Vampire Elvent, and I was getting really into that game. I found it a lot of fun. Yeah. No, that was good fun. Prototype's not even a modern game. Prototype's an older game. Come to think of it. Prototype's a bit of an older game. Okay. Let's go with Into the Depths. To end it. Okay. Table flip. Yeah. Bye. Maybe I'll catch it next time. Who knows? Alright. I'm off.